Okay, back again. My name is Rick, and just gonna try to continue this game that I've been making. It's very, very simple. It's a guessing game, but I'm at a point now where I can maybe put this thing up on GitHub, so people can start to access it, or use it, or something. I'm gonna put something in the chat and see people on there. I've also changed my music, and I'll put this credit up soon in the link. I found another YouTube where, at least according to this, it is entirely royalty free and safe. And I know that yeah, so I can't believe I'm reading this in front of you, but yeah, I just wanted to find some music that was kind of royalty free, so hopefully this will fulfill that. I guess I'll know when this YouTube channel takes off or not. So where did we leave off? We have this game, and I also thought maybe this could be a little bigger, so if people were interested in that, I'll crank up just a little bit more. So I got this game here, and I wasn't happy with the fact that there's a new line after the question mark prompt, so I'm gonna fix that. And I in fact found that there's a way to address this. First, remember the back door, so we got that. I'm just gonna put Rick Swift here. So here's the prompt there on line 13, and let me make sure I'm in the right directory. So what I found was on the page that I identified yesterday, or the last stream that I did, I found this page here, and if I go to this page, oh brother, is that it? Let's go back. Okay. I'm gonna wait for my computer to get back online here. But on this page, in the last stream, number 3, I mentioned, oh, here's a developer who wants to add something to the read line and print APIs. But then I noticed after the stream last night that you can click on this link here, and it takes you to this page. Input and output from the Swift standard library. So right away I have something here that I'm going to be exploring. I'm going to click this into a new tab. The language Swift has, of course, a lot of functionality for the language. It has to be able to express computer logic, etc., etc., etc. But you need, if you need to do things with the computer, if you need to interact with the runtime, you need to have some kind of library, standard library that have more functionality, and again, I'm just learning Swift, but it's finding these links from the source location and is helpful and useful. So I'll probably probably go through these and search these as I continue this YouTube experiment. So yesterday I was complaining that there's this prompt. I didn't like it. I didn't like that there was a new line, and then when I looked at the page here for print, it turns out that, look, there's a section here for, it looks like an argument for the terminator, and if I click on this, you can see that the terminator by default is a new line. So if I pass in the this, I guess, separator, I'm not sure what they call this in Swift. There's going to be some name for it, but that's what I'm going to do, is just put in space here. So back here, I'm just going to say print, and then put here terminator. Yeah. Then I'll compile this thing, which we've been doing, and it should look a lot better. That's it. So you saw how easy that was. Let's find out the name of this feature. Maybe it's no type annotation, argument annotation. Yeah, maybe I'll go functions. Self-contained chunks of code that can perform a specific task. That's what this is. This is a function. So let's talk about the arguments. Yeah, see here, person. After the person argument label. So that's what this looks like to be, an argument label. And I think it's pretty cool that they have it, because we saw one of the examples here being like putting in a lot of numbers. Which one is the separator? You can't do it by saying, oh, the third argument is always the terminator. Then yeah, so it's a labeling thing. It's a I guess a language nuance, but it gets the job done. So let's play this game a little bit. 30, 40, 20. I was thinking about putting in, I mean, here now it's clear you really have to maybe say something. The game should say something like no, 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 or nope. Maybe I'll put that in. But I was also thinking, like, if you're within 5 of the number, it could maybe say warmer or something like that, and that would be a cool little, potentially cool little thing. But the other thing that makes it a game is, let's get to the cool pieces. The other thing that makes it a game is the number of guesses. I can just limit the number of guesses, and say, maybe when I'm down here, it says you have 5 guesses left, and things like that. It's silly, but again, we're just playing with logic, and we may have beat this horse to death, but let's keep going. 80. Okay, 75, 73, 74. So, or maybe it could make a remark like, if it's over 10 guesses, it could say that's something snarky, maybe. Who knows? Let's see. One of the things that I'm quickly pop into this. All right. Back here, if the number's correct, if it's the guess, I'm going to say else. Nope. Yeah. And then maybe and then so that's this change to make it say nope. So and then we'll do that thing with the closer, but I don't know, if people have ideas, definitely send it my way. But what I'm going to do for the remaining time is first of all get this up into GitHub so that people can look at this. I'll say 40, 20, 33. See, this it's no fun when you're not given any clues, or it's obviously it's way more difficult. 83. So 43. 63. 53. And 48. 50. 52. Oof. Yeah. 13 guesses. Yeah. So, I got this to-do list here, and I'll get rid of that. There was this nice to-do, which is the pluralization of the guesses, but I think what I'll do is instead go do this thing throw this into GitHub. Now hopefully I'm logged in here. Yeah, all right. What's this? Is this going to do it? New repository. Now I'm going to say, gotta give it a good name. Rick.swift. So, all right. Let's do it this way. To make this ready for public consumption, let's already start mucking with this, like guessing game.swift. I already messed that up. Guessing game.swift. Oh. Now, I am going to put this here. Guessing games. Guessing games Swift. Yeah. Command line guessing game. Okay. Initialize this with a README. No. Maybe can I have here Swift? That'd be cool if I can do that. Now I'm just realizing I may want the repository to be empty. Excuse me, I'm moving some windows around. Thinking about if I make it empty, then, but I like this template, so yeah, let's do that. I'm going to say create the repository. Look at this thing. All right. That's good. This is the initial commit, but I'm particular about Git. I've been persuaded by this logic that says your commit messages should be present tense action statements. So a commit will be to rewrite this, it would be adds initial file. The one that I'm going to put is adds program to repo. I don't know. I'm particular about that, and there's going to be a lot of details that you can put into the git commit message, but I'll keep it straightforward. So now I have to, gosh, I've already slightly forgot how to do this. Settings, social preview. I think what I do is, oh yeah, yeah, I think I do something like this. So this is not a Git repo. So I can clone this. I won't make it too hard. I'm going to do it the easy way. Git clone, guessing game Swift. Or that the repository exists. Yeah, it exists. I just created this. Let me make sure I have a key. Now you're watching me do Git, and again, I'm pretty well practiced in Git, and I was using it all day today. But I thought I had my setup kind of in a good state. Settings. Keys. Yeah. This is me. Yeah, I feel like this is oh, wait a minute. Maybe. Yeah, I can use GitHub. Let me try that. Clone. If I'm reading this right, this will find this key and it'll do the right thing, but oh my god, that worked. So what did I do wrong with the original? Anyway, yeah, okay, so if people want to explain that to me, then feel free. I think it's just a weird setup. I'm a big fan of making these configuration files, so anyway, so now I go to guessing game, Swift, and there's nothing in there except for the gitignore and the git file and one commit. So now I just copy over Swift 3 guessing game.swift, and because it's going to be public, let's put in a README that kind of explains what to do. Oh boy, Markdown. I just wrote maybe just figure this part out. Markdown. Okay. It'd be really cool if it was. No, I don't think that was it. But let's see. Okay, good. So something like that. Make it simple. README. No, guessing game. This is a simple guessing game that I wrote to learn the basics of Swift. Watch the YouTube playlist to see this in action, to see me develop this, see me develop, to see me program this from the start. I don't know if I'm going to add more to this game. I'm intrigued to go to the next project, which is to maybe make a Wordle clone again for the command line, because I've been thinking about how would you implement Wordle. A former coworker of mine sent me his version of Wordle, which he did in Windows. So cool. And I thought, you know what, I know what I know how to program. I could program a Wordle game. But then I thought, oh, what would be the data structures? What would be the little algorithms and things like that? So I might try to start doing that. But okay, so watch the YouTube playlist. So I'm going to get the YouTube playlist, which is, I think it's called Rick is Programming Playlist. This is going to be bizarrely meta, because you'll see the playlist and then all of a sudden you'll be reading this README. I'm really taxing this machine and the game. Yeah, it's not liking that. Alrighty. And I can make that a link. I'll just do it this way. I'm going to here to compile. Compiling. Make sure your Xcode developer stuff is on command line. Then type. You will have to type in something different. You'll have to type Swift C guessing game. Just copy this. Alrighty. this in code too. Let's see, nope, advanced formatting, basic, italic, strike through quoting. Yeah, I'll put here. Something like that. No, you're on my webpage already. Okay, that's enough of the. So now we're gonna add guessing game Swift. Adds source code. Adds README, and then I'm also going to do the update the gitignore, because now if I do git status, it thinks it thinks guessing game has to be checked in. I'm not going to do that, of course. I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to put that into the gitignore. Let's see, put it right here, code injection. Program guessing game. So now if I do git status, the only thing there is the ignore file. So I'm going to say add guessing game to get a ignore file. Yeah, so we already have like 4 commits on here. It's so productive. Let's see, git log. Yeah, that looks good. I mean, okay, so now I can do push into this. Yeah, and now if I go back to my yeah, okay, there you go. So somebody's already watching this? Be surprised. I'm going to put this into the chat. Yeah. All right. So I think the very last thing, actually, so we'll just stop here. What I wanted to do was go over the debugger. That's a pretty good topic. We'll spend time on that. Then we'll start maybe thinking about Wordle, and if people have suggestions for the game, make a pull request. And I'll maybe add a few more ideas. Now the other idea I wanted to do was maybe do the game but in a UI, very simple UI, but that would be a lot of time. I think what I really got to do is just go over some of these things. Gosh, closures. Oh my goodness, that's something. Sorted by backwards. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll just catch up with everybody next time.